Hello, my name is Jeff Meacham. I'm a senior technical trainer here at Trellix, and today we're going to talk about case management in XDR. As you can see, I'm already in my cases page right now. Over here on the left-hand side, I have this nice little widget called Open Case Statuses, where I can take a high-level overview of what's going on in my environment in relationship to cases. You can see that we have 5 contained, 11 scoped, and 59 declared. We'll talk more about what that means here in just a moment. Next, we have our assigned cases, which is great. I can see who is working on which cases, how many cases are specifically assigned to me. If I scroll down to the bottom, I have a nice list of all the cases and their statuses and their states. Now keep in mind that these are user designated. So the users are going to be setting these designations themselves, which really does help improve communication. When we talk about statuses, we tend to look at this from the lens of open and closed. So for the open statuses, we have declared, which means, hey, this is a verified case. We have scoped, which means it has been recognized just how many hosts or users are affected, or what data might have been compromised. This shows that some level of investigation and validation has been done. Lastly, we have contained. So after declaring and scoping out a case, contained shows that steps have been taken to keep the problem from escalating while it's being resolved. Now, some examples for containment would be cutting off that attacker C2 channels with firewall rules. Perhaps we're disabling accounts or turning on and off switch ports to the compromised servers. Next, we have our states. So we took a look at the open. Let's see what happens if we mark it as closed. You'll see that our statuses have changed. Now we have recovered and improved. Recovery involves doing whatever is necessary to get this machine back into production service. So for example, resetting the compromised passwords or reimaging the host, you can mark a case as recovered when you are fully back online and the security problem is resolved. You'll see that we also have improved, which uses the knowledge that's been gathered during that investigation and its resolution to improve your process. This means that it includes the identification of the root cause analysis, perhaps using Helix searches and communicating the case to its resolution. Now, at this point, you're probably thinking, wow, cases in XDR, this sounds amazing. I would love to learn how to actually create them. Let's go ahead and take a look at that right now. So there are 3 different ways that we can go about this. We can go to our cases page and then click Create Case. Now for this example, I'll say Jeff's case. For the status, I can already say what it is. Maybe it's just declared. The priority, I'm going to assign it a priority. Maybe my case is because I notice C2 communication coming into the environment. I'll put that as critical. Classification, you know what? This is more other than anything else. Description. We want to be nice to our coworkers and to ourselves, just in case we forget what this case is all about. And then lastly, we can assign this to a user. I'm going to go ahead and assign it to myself. That is just one example. Another example that we could do is we could do it based off of a search. So right here, I have performed my search. I see an event. I say, you know, this event, it looks fishy. I don't know what's going on with it. I'm going to go ahead and add that to a case. From here, I can create my new case and again, give it the name, status, priority, and classification. Lastly, we can do it based off of an alert. So right here, I do see this web app attack. I'll go ahead and click that. This looks very fishy to me. I'm going to come over here and click Add to Case. Now, this is very nice because I can add this to a pre-existing case, just in case there is an alert that has a relationship with this. Or, once again, click Create a New Case. And that case has been created successfully. Now that that case has been created, I can go ahead and come over here, click on that little hamburger icon. I can then click on Cases and then see my new case. This concludes our demo on case management in XDR. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for more Trellix Smart Tips.